Good afternoon. This is the 5FM Radio Main News. The headlines. Action Institute for Policy Analysis Center expresses disappointment with the manner government is handling Bill number 7. ERB approves 43 license applications and 6 construction. And first celestial image revolutionary telescope. This bulletin is live on our Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie, Banda. The Action Institute for Policy Analysis Center, IPAC, has expressed disappointment with the manner in which the Ministry of Justice is handling the Bill number 7 debates and process, which are legitimacy in the eyes of the people of Zambia. The organization's executive director, Solomon Ngoma, says presenting Bill number 7 would be detrimental, especially since the Ministry of Justice stakeholders. He states that the government betrayed the trust of stakeholders regarding the cybercrimes bill, disregarding the principles of transparency, accountability, and inclusivity that are essential for democratic governance. Mr. Ngoma further explains that despite President Hichilema's meeting with various stakeholders at State House, where agreements were made to address their concerns, their voices were shockingly ignored. He added that the cybercrimes bill was passed into law and threat to freedom of expression and in the fight against corruption.
This development is particularly disheartening given the commitment made by the President to consider stakeholders' concern and ensure that the legislative process is people-centered. The recent condemnation of the Cyber Crimes Act in its current form by the UN Human Rights Commission only serves to underscore our deep-seated apprehensions.
Governance and development advocate Zambia Godaza has urged political parties to uphold peace and focus on issue-based campaigns as the country prepares for the upcoming by-elections in various constituencies and wards. Organization Executive Director Elias Mulenga emphasized the need for political parties and candidates to prioritize development-oriented discussions and avoid divisive rhetoric or personal attacks. Mr. Mulenga has appealed to political parties, candidates, and voters to demonstrate maturity and respect for democratic principles by adhering to the Electoral Code of Conduct. He has emphasized the importance of maintaining a peaceful atmosphere throughout the campaign and on election day, in line with the president's consistent advocacy for calm and order. Mr. Mulenga also called on candidates and voters to reject violence and electoral malpractices, including corruption, which could undermine the credibility of the process.
We wish to call upon all political players to adhere to the Electoral Code of Conduct. They should emphasize that throughout their campaigns, they preach peace and national unity. Above all, the campaigns should be issue-based and not name-calling or finger-pointing. Let's ensure that we maintain the peace that is enjoyed. By doing so, we can ensure elections are conducted in a free, fair, and peaceful manner.
Ministry of Information and Media Permanent Secretary Tabo Kawana says the media plays a critical role in effectively communicating the Southern African Development Community SADC development agenda. Speaking at the SADC Media Awards adjudication, Mr. Kawana stated that through communication, people across the region are able to participate and contribute to development. He has since encouraged continue reporting on various issues across different sectors of the economy. Mr. Kawana added that journalists should exercise high levels of integrity and diligence in carrying out their work. He further noted that such conduct will help ensure that professional journalists are motivated to participate in the awards.
And I can confidently say that a lot of success stories of regional integration in the region are being told, highlighting the positive impact of regional integration on citizens and businesses across SADC member states. It is for this reason that I want to encourage the media to continue reporting on achievements in various sectors, including trade, transport, tourism, and energy, among others.
The Counseling Association of Zambia CAS is stepping up efforts to ensure that all Zambians, including those in remote and underserved areas, have access to mental health and counseling services. Speaking in an interview with 5FM News, organization executive director Simata Songa reveals that the organization has appointed district coordinators across the country to broaden its outreach and service delivery. Mr. Songa explains that the appointments are aimed at improving community engagement, a critical component in addressing mental health challenges at the grassroots level. He says this move will not only help strengthen the association's presence in districts, but also enhance the implementation of programs and bring services closer to the people. The Counseling Association of Zambia continues to advocate for greater mental health awareness, access, and support as part of its commitment to national wellness.
Number two is improving community engagement, which is a very vital issue as well. So these district coordinators can engage with local communities, raising awareness about CAR's work and mobilizing support for its initiatives. Number three is enhancing program implementation. Under this, the coordinators can oversee the implementation of CARS programs and also projects at the district level, ensuring effective service delivery and monitoring progress. Number four, look at strengthening partnerships by working with the local stakeholders, including government agencies, community-based organizations, and traditional leadership authorities.
And in other news trending this afternoon, the opposition party Zambia Must Prosper ZMP, a member of the Tonsi Alliance, has strongly condemned the conduct, statements, and overall handling of the affairs of the late 60th Republican President of Zambia by the United Party for National Development, UPND. The Mother of Millions Foundation MOMF has emphasized the urgent need to provide charitable support to circumstantial children. Up next, the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Energy Regulation Board (DRB) has approved 43 license applications and 6 construction permits across the petroleum, electricity, and renewable energy subsectors, representing a total investment commitment of 3.9 billion kwacha. The 43 approved licenses span a wide range of energy-related activities that are critical to strengthening Zambia's energy value chain. These include the manufacture, supply, installation, and maintenance of renewable energy generation equipment, among others. The board states that among the 6 construction permits approved, 2 are for large-scale renewable energy projects. Fitula Solar Company Limited received authorization to construct a 12 megawatts of solar photovoltaic power plant in Chingola at an estimated cost of 11.5 million United States dollars. Ganton South Solar Limited will develop a 20 megawatt photovoltaic power plant in Kitwe, representing an investment of 22.9 million United States dollars. Namukolo Kasumpa, ERB Public Relations Manager, confirmed the development to 5FM News.
The distribution, import, and export of petroleum products and liquefied petroleum gas as well as the importation, blending, packaging, distribution, and export of lubricants. These undertakings are vital to enhancing energy availability, promoting the adoption of cleaner and more efficient technologies, and ensuring a reliable supply of energy products and services across the country. Among the 6 construction permits approved, 2 are for large-scale renewable energy projects. Fitula Solar Company Limited received authorization to construct a 12-megawatt solar plant in Chingola at an estimated cost of 11.5 million.
5FM Radio in business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And in news from across our borders, a powerful new telescope in Chile has released its first images, showing off its unprecedented ability to peer into the dark depths of the universe. In one picture, vast colorful gas and dust clouds swirl in a star-forming region 9,000 light years from Earth. The Verasi Rubin Observatory, home to the world's most powerful digital camera, promises to transform the understanding of the universe. For more, here's a roundup from the BBC.
Israel and Iran continue to fire missiles at each other in the wake of the US bombing of key Iranian nuclear sites. The head of the UN Atomic Energy Watchdog says the US bombing of Iran's underground uranium caused very significant damage. Say 7 people have died in the latest Russian attacks on Kyiv and the surrounding region. More than 20 people have been hurt. The worst strike flattened a section of a 5-story residential block in the capital. Rescue teams with dogs are searching the rubble for survivors. The interim government in Bangladesh has promised to take action against those involved in an attack on a former chief election commissioner.
And in sports news, coaches from the Wrestling Association of Zambia have concluded their technical coaching course on an exciting note, as Olympic Values Education Program patron Mayamba Sitali delivered a special session to them on 20th June 2025. The course, supported by the NOCZ through the International Olympic Committee's Olympic Solidarity, drew over 30 participants from across the country. The session, led by Sitali, focused on the importance of integrating Olympic values, excellence, respect, and friendship into coaching practices and athlete development. Sitali encouraged coaches to embrace new tools that align with these values to uplift the sport. Long training was facilitated by experienced Aka from Nigeria, whose practical and interactive sessions covered key areas such as session preparation, best practices in coaching, and safety risk assessments. Others present to facilitate and observe the training were Charles Villate from South Africa and Happiness Enugu from Nigeria. And now the weather.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
Northwestern, Western, Southern, Central, Copperbelt, Luapula, Northern, Muchinga, and Eastern provinces, including the western parts of Lusaka province, mainly sunny, windy at times, and warm to hot. Maximum temperature is ranging from 23 degrees to 31 degrees Celsius. The evening will be mainly clear, windy at times, and mild. Ends our weather reporting. That item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. The Action Institute for Policy Analysis Center IPAC has expressed disappointment with the manner in which the Ministry of Justice is handling the Bill number 7 debates and process, which allegedly lacks legitimacy in the eyes of the people of Zambia. The Energy Regulation Board (DRB) has approved 43 license applications and 6 construction permits across the petroleum, electricity, and renewable energy subsectors, presenting a total investment commitment of 3.9 billion kwacha. And finally, a powerful new telescope in Chile has released its first images showing off its unprecedented ability to peer into the dark depths of the universe. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the Happy World of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Banda. Enjoy